Hi friends, welcome in. Tammy here with Bentley Lane Creations, coming to you with today's sweet little DIY craft. It is the Mrs. Claus with her little baking sheet and her little gingerbread cookies. How stinking cute is she? She comes in the 5-piece set with the Santa, the tree, and a couple of Christmas signs. She is adorable. Now I am finishing off her dress and her bow in the color Cardinal Red by Folk Art, and everything is going to get 2 coats of paint. The face I am doing with Deco Art Burlap, the color Burlap, and that is also going to get 2 coats. And then I am going to come in with, you see me just cleaning up the edge there. I'm going to come in with my little Dollar Tree tool, and I'm just going to clear out her little mouth and eyes because I am not going to paint those. Now, you could go over those with some black if you wanted to, or, a paint pen, but I like them the way they look. I like just leaving them with the scored lines and markings. I don't feel like they need paint, but that's a personal preference. Now I painted her little hands in the burlap as well, and now I'm doing her shoes and her glasses in black. I decided to go ahead and do her glasses in black for this one, since I was doing everything else in the red and just kind of tying it all in together. And then I'm going to do the little scalloped collar for her dress in white, and then I'm going to do her hair in white, and then I'm going to come in with the metallic silver and go over that in some of the areas. Now you see me using my little Dollar Tree tool to clear out some of those lines in her hair, just to show. I love when I use that. It's satisfying to see those lines come back to life, but you can leave them painted in if you prefer to do that. That's a personal preference as well. Now I'm doing the little gingerbreads in the color chocolate brown. That is a Crafter's Collection paint. Sometimes I do like to use a lighter brown for those, but I thought this brown actually looks like the color that I normally use. And you can see I used that metallic, and I just painted some stripes on there. And now I'm going to use my sponge, and I'm going to go through, and I'm going to spread it out a little bit, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to let it dry a little bit, then I'm going to add a little bit of white to it, and I just keep going, back and forth until it gets the way I like it. Now, I used my Distress Oxide in the color Ground Espresso, and I went around her little dress and around some of the, or all 3 of the little gingerbreads, just to give them a little dimension. It's hard to see them because they're so tiny in the camera, but I did do the edges of those. And now I'm using this little thin brush, and I'm taking some just regular old white acrylic, and I'm adding some little accents here and there for some dimension. And I took my dotting tool and I added 2 little earrings on her ears in black. I just used a little black, and then I decided to come in just on the eyes, on the little slits, and do with the really thin paint marker, because in the end, I didn't think they stood out enough, and I wanted them to stand out more once I put her glasses on. So I went ahead and added that to her eyes. So again, I start out one way, and then I end with another. It's just, I just keep going until it gets to where I like it. And so just keep going. That's the beautiful thing about paint, is you can go over it and over it and over it multiple times. You could even sand it off and redo it. But usually I just will paint over whatever I don't like. And then always dry fit your pieces to make sure you know exactly where everything needs to go. So you see I put those little gingerbreads on there first. I did not have them glued down, but I wanted to see where those needed to go to fit, and then how the hands were going to fit on her little tray, and then started gluing them down. So make sure you dry fit everything first so you know exactly where it needs to go and how it needs to go before you adhere it to the piece, and then it's a done deal. Now I'm going to glue her little shoes on and then the tray to her body. So you see I set it where it was going to go and then put her feet on there first, and now glue down the tray after the feet are where they need to be. And there she is. How stinking adorable is she? And she's so cute in the tier tray with the Santa. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day.